Start me.
So everyone, so we are going to talk about the literally a little bit underdogs, UAE, Oman, and Hong Kong. These three teams they don't have that much chance of making it to the top four, Super Four, which is the game. So first of all, we'll talk about UAE. UAE has been quite a work in progress in the last decade or so. They are playing a lot of cricket against Afghanistan, other teams. The tri series recently will get concluded tomorrow of Pakistan, Afghanistan, and UAE. But still, a lot to make a statement like they are a next big thing after Afghanistan, let's say. So we have got in the panels and on the left hand side, white shirt, Anup sir, and below me, Ayush, Shekhar, and Ayan Chatterjee. Ayan Chatterjee. First, let's talk about the Group A. Like our group, India's Group A is against Oman and UAE. Like they have a chance, I would say, if Pakistan falters. Like you never know, like Oman might qualify, or UAE might qualify, because these two teams are underdogs. They have got absolute nothing to lose. They can go, "Oh, come on, we will defeat Pakistan, we will defeat India." So what's your take on these two teams and Hong Kong as well? These four.
Yeah, so basically, as you know, these three teams, on paper, they do not have a chance, but T20 is such a format that brings the teams closer. And anything can happen on the given day if you are not in your game. So these three teams, it's where you have a chance. As far as UAE is concerned, they're led by Mohammad Wasim, and he's doing well. He's a prolific run scorer. There is Junaid Siddiqui, and there are others as well. So they've been very hardworking team, have been on the rise in the past year or so. And I even in the tri series that recently concluded tri series, and it's concluded for them because they lost all their four games. They have shown promise. The only problem for them has been sometimes drop catches, sometimes not playing as a unit. One player scoring big, the others not. They're a learning team, so they have taken a lot of positives and they have nothing to lose, as you said, against India and Pakistan for that matter. So they can do anything. If the teams, if the big fancy teams falter, these teams can surprise you and make it interesting. So that's for UAE. Oman also same thing. They're also a progressing side. They've really shown promise, and they will also try their best to punch above their weight to make it to the next round if they can. But it's not going to be easy. I think. I think these two teams. I think at the end of the day they'll miss out, but you never know. They can surprise all of us. And as far as Hong Kong is concerned, they're in the group of death, and anything they do, they can spoil the party of those three teams like Bangladesh, Afghanistan, and Sri Lanka. So they have also nothing to lose. So when you have nothing to lose, you can play without pressure, freely, and without any burden. So that's the thing. I hope they make it a good contest and hope we get good close encounters and not one-sided encounters that we may get in the other format. So that is the thing that I'm going to hope for from these three teams.
Yes, and the game of UAE Oman will be quite a good one. Like two underdogs, two associate teams will be fighting it out. Oman, we can't take them lightly because you never know they can play well and out of their skin as well. So आयुष आपको क्या लगता है मतलब थ्री अंडरडॉग टीम से कोई चांस नहीं है like no one is talking about and no one will talk about this as well. Like the only good thing for UAE and Oman, I would say, like they will get the experience of playing against India, Pakistan, like two champion teams, two Asian giants. Still, I would say Pakistan is a giant. Little bit, थोड़ा सा कहते हैं ना, रुक गया है giant हमारा. लेकिन इंडिया पाकिस्तान द ग्रुप पे यूएई एंड ओमान दे विल लर्न अ लॉट एंड बेनिफिट मैसिवली.
अगर आपने कल का मैच फॉलो किया होगा तो आपको ये बात मालूम चलना चाहिए कि यूएई की टीम किस तरह से खेलती है, लेकिन उनको सबसे ज्यादा अगर किसी पे काम करना है तो वो है बॉलिंग पे। कल यूएई ने अच्छा खासा मैच को इतने करीब ला दिया और इतने करीब आके हार गए वो। और इनकी सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि स्पिनर इनके विकेट ले रहे हैं, फास्ट बॉलर इनके पास है ही नहीं उस स्ट्रेचर का कि हाँ कि किसी को क्या ये मतलब कहते हैं कि हाँ रन बचाना हो तो बचा लें, लेकिन हाँ कह सकते हैं कि किसी को हल्के में नहीं आंक सकते, ना ओमान को ना यूएई को। और रहा सवाल हांगकांग का, तो हांगकांग की टीम ने दो बार इंडिया को बहुत परेशान किया, एक बार 2018 में, एक बार 2022 में। मतलब आप देखो कि हांगकांग की टीम इंडिया के सामने आती है तो बब्बर शेर बन जाती है, लेकिन वही पाकिस्तान के सामने आते हैं तो भीगी बिल्ली बन जाती है। ये है मिक्स मैच।
Yeah. Look, there might be some pressure, psychological pressure, we can say. So that's these three teams. So Anup sir, your final take on these three teams, like they can spring a surprise that will be an upset, record breaking, reverse shape, TRP chappad phad dega. We can say all that things. So Anup sir, your take on the final these three teams, UAE, Oman, and Hong Kong in the Group B.
See, when I was analyzing the scores of UAE, Oman, and Hong Kong, the scores look pretty similar to each other, but there is a slight difference. UAE, they have the advantage of the home conditions. See, Puri Zindagi, the whole life they have been spent playing in UAE. Plus, all the investment done by especially the IPL franchises and the governments on the ILT20 league, making them a biggest league after IPL, I suggest. People, UAE cricketers are getting a ground to make their mark in the tournaments, T20 local tournaments like such. And UAE, they have a prolific batter in Mohammad Wasim, who plays for MI Emirates in the ILT20 league. UAE team is the opener, and he gives brisk opening. Other in the bowling department, yes, they have bowling like Mohammad Jawadullah, who is quite experienced bowler as such. So UAE, if they can punch above their weight, they can pose only a challenge. They are not a team that would certainly qualify, I would say, but they can punch above the weight. Similar goes to the second team in the league, that is Oman. Oman, though they don't have anyone in most experienced batter, they have only one experienced batter in them. That's their skipper, Jatinder Singh. Jatinder Singh has 125 internationals to his name, and he has experience of playing like Ayush mentioned versus India. They play very good against India, but problem is that the day they played well against India, that was the tournament in 50 over format. The 50 over format and 20 over format is a different format. So, Anton really, Oman really had to punch above their weight. And speaking about Honton, what interests me more like Honton is the host of Honton success. Prolific tournament where sitting is given more importance, and they also possess experience like, yes, one Babar is not playing, obviously everyone knows Babar Azam, but Babar Hayat is there for Honton. Sorry, Honton, yeah, and with them they have the lights of experience of Tinchit Shah in the batting, Hishan in the all-rounder format. So Honton, on the paper it looks like a nice team which on given date and beat even the likes of Bangladesh. I am not talking about Sri Lanka because Sri Lanka and Afghanistan are slighter, bitter teams than Anton, but Anton on given date and beat Bangladesh as well. So seeing these three teams, I'd say it would be easy for us all to claim that these three teams are not at all in contention for Super 4. It's the learning curve because we know they have qualified almost. Two teams have to be qualified for the Asia Cup, T20 World Cup going afterwards. And in Asia qualifiers, Nepal, and they will also pose a threat over there. But these three teams will have a good learning lessons before that big qualifiers coming up for them from the Asia region. Because out of these three teams, any on Nepal, I will say, any two teams or top two teams are gonna qualify that 22 or extravaganza in India and Sri Lanka next year. So all the best to them. Let them learn. Let them make match more interesting. Like we don't want to see their matches starting at 8 or 8:30 and getting over at 10 o'clock. At least let them take matches till 11, 11, 15. So that will make the teams easily. That would make the tournament very fascinating to watch.
Let's
That's
see.
my take on these three teams.
Yeah, UAE, Oman, Hong Kong, still a work in progress. Hopefully, in the next 10 to 20 years, they might be next big thing after Afghanistan. I'm quite surprised that Nepal is not there. They didn't qualify for this Asian Cricket Council Asia Cup 2025 because Nepal is quite a big thing to watch. It is said. So let's see how it goes ahead. We discussed and analyzed these three teams. We have absolute no hope and no what is a realistic chance that they will go and make it to the Super Four, but they can spoil the party. It's a learning curve. See, unless and until they play against India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, they won't learn. It's experience which they will gain, and experience is priceless, is invaluable. So let's see. So let's stay tuned. We are only a couple of teams are remaining for us to analyze India and Pakistan, the next two teams. So let's see. Thank you for everyone for joining the watching the video. Only if you like the video, we're not forcing you. Thank you everyone. Bye.